Dodge Viper. The Dodge Viper is a sports car that was manufactured by Dodge, by SRT for 2013 and 2014, a division of American car manufacturer FCA US LLC from 1992 until 2017, having taken a brief hiatus in 2007 and from 2010 to 2012. Production of the two-seat supercar began at New Mack Assembly Plant in 1991 and moved to Conner Avenue Assembly Plant in October 1995. Although Chrysler considered ending production because of serious financial problems, on September 14, 2010, the then chief executive Sergio Marchionne announced and previewed a new model of the Viper for 2012. In 2014, the Viper was named number 10 on the Most American Cars list, meaning 75% or more of its parts are manufactured in the US. The Viper was eventually discontinued in 2017 after being in production for 26 years. The 0 to 60 miles per hour time on a Viper varies from around 3.5 seconds to 4.5 seconds. Top speed ranges from 160 miles per hour to over 200 miles per hour, depending on variant and year. Development history. The Viper was initially conceived in late 1988 at Chrysler's Advanced Design Studios. The following February, Chrysler President Bob Lutz suggested to Tom Gale at Chrysler Design Center that the company should consider producing a modern Cobra, and a clay model was presented to Lutz a few months later. Produced in sheet metal by Metalcrafters, the car appeared as a concept at the North American International Auto Show in 1989. Public reaction was so enthusiastic that Chief Engineer Roy Sjoberg was directed to develop it as a standard production vehicle. But then Chrysler chairman Lee Iacocca delayed approving the $70 million needed to put the sports car into production, saying it was a lot to spend without assurance of financial return. Sjoberg selected 85 engineers to be Team Viper, with development beginning in March 1989. The team asked the then Chrysler subsidiary Lamborghini to cast a prototype aluminum block for the sports car to use in May. The production body was completed in fall 1989, with a chassis prototype running in December. Though a V8 engine was first used in the test mule called White Mule, the V10 engine, which the production car was meant to use, was ready in February 1990. Official approval from Iacocca came in May 1990. By auto industry standards, $70 million was not a lot of money, but the potential and improved image was fantastic. 1 year later, Carroll Shelby piloted a pre-production car as the pace vehicle in the Indianapolis 500 race. In November 1991, the car was released to reviewers with the first retail shipments beginning in January 1992. The powerful two-seater, which sold for $52,000, sparked immediate interest in the Dodge brand among enthusiasts and the automotive press. Lutz hoped it would raise the spirits of the designers and engineers who were discouraged by the homely, unpopular cars that they had been commanded to produce. The popularity of the Viper overshadowed the recent failure of Iacocca's pet car, the TC, which had cost 5 times as much to develop. Models. First generation, SRI, 1991 to 1995. The first prototype was tested in January 1989. It debuted in 1991 with 2 pre-production models as the pace car for the Indianapolis 500 when Dodge was forced to substitute it in place of the Japanese-built Dodge Stealth, because of complaints from the United Auto Workers, and went on sale in January 1992 as the RT/10 Roadster. Lamborghini, then owned by Chrysler Corporation, helped with the design of the V10 engine for the Viper, which was based on the Chrysler's LA V8 engine. A major contributor to the Viper since the beginning was Dick Winkles, the chief power engineer, who had spent time in Italy overseeing the development of the engine. Second generation, SR2, 1996 to 2002. The second generation of the Viper, codenamed SR2, was introduced in 1996. The exposed side exhaust pipes on the Roadster were relocated to a single muffler at the rear, exiting via 2 large central tailpipes during the middle of the model year, which reduced back pressure, and therefore increased the power to 415 horsepower, 309 kilowatts, 421 PS. Torque would also increase by 23 pounds-foot, 31 Nm, to 488 pounds-foot, 662 Nm. A removable hardtop was now available along with a sliding glass window. Some steel suspension components were replaced by aluminum, resulting in a 60 pounds, 27 kilograms, weight reduction.